Hey folks, you're at the end of Unit 1, Reading to Understand Ourselves. In this unit, we studied texts about teens and teen issues, and now it's time to show what we've learned. In this assessment, you will be combining your understanding of what we read with your own creative interpretation of what being a teenager really means. In order to do this, you're going to be using some of the texts that we've read in order to create a blackout poem. And this video shows you how that's going to be done. As you scroll down, you're going to see that there is a word bank. On the left of the word bank, you will see the titles that we read excerpts from in class. And on the right, you will see words and phrases selected for their artistic value from those texts. Your job is to use this word bank in order to create your blackout poem. But what is a blackout poem? As you can see from this quick Google search, a blackout poem works by obscuring or hiding parts of the text in order to reveal a new idea that you've created. So, not adding words, not writing words down, it's reducing words that have already been written to come up with a new idea. And there's a process that makes this fairly easy. So, let's go back to the document and I'll show it to you. The first step that you're going to use is pick a highlighter other than black. Then you're going to go through the text and you're going to highlight from top to bottom any words or phrases that stand out to you. Once again, you don't have to highlight the entire phrase, and the goal is not to highlight the entire document. It's just to highlight some things that you find very interesting. Once you have found a few things that you've highlighted, then you've got to start pruning down even more. I'm looking at what I've highlighted here. I don't necessarily want to use all of these things, but what's revealed to me is this idea of bent on becoming something. And I reflect back on when I was a kid and what I was bent on becoming, and I really wanted to be like my dad. And I see in this phrase the words your father. So I can connect those two ideas. If I simply remove the highlighting from this and I remove the highlighting here and here, now what I'm left with is something I can really use. Okay, bent on becoming your father. That is an idea that I want to include in my poem about what it meant to me to be a teenager. For the rest of the text, then I go back through and I highlight it in black. It's called a blackout poem for a reason, guys. And as you can see, your poem starts to take shape by doing this. It's a process that takes time, but what you're left with is something creative, inspiring, and individual to you. And I'm excited to see what you come up with. After you get done, click on the reflection box down the bottom, and you're going to see that there are 3 questions you need to answer to complete the assessment. How does what you wrote capture what it means to be a teenager? What did this process make you think about the texts that you read during the quarter? And does your poem make you feel up, down, both, and why? After you get done, make sure you submit it, and that is how to complete unit assessment number 1. Good luck, and I can't wait to see what you create.